Episode 4.
Alan,
We're back, baby.
baby, it was just a nightmare.
Get away from me.
Alice.
Don't touch me.
There you go, Alan. Hartman, I fell.
I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it.
Read this in a page.
Another rough period.
What?
Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now. The shock of your wife's death triggered a mental illness.
No, you're lying.
You're suffering from various symptoms of undifferentiated schizophrenia.
Bastard.
It's okay, Alan. Just let go.
You're not my wife, you're a man. It's like, okay. Great. Now I'm at another clinic place in a different game. Everyone thinks I'm crazy. Is this just the darkness rebuilding me and leaving me trapped in here?
Groggy. Whatever Hartman had bumped in me was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think. Couldn't focus.
Quickly adjust the volume here. Oh. Huzzah. Get away from me. No one touch me. I'm not crazy, you're crazy.
Good evening, Alan. Are we feeling better now? Feeling calm?
Yeah. I see you brought your pet gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm. I get the message. Loud and clear.
Why, right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan. I
How
understand.
dare
you're
you talk to me
confused.
like that?
I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me. I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
Now, why don't you come with me? We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk and some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good.
I keep forgetting how this game where things are much quieter. I'm used to playing something else where it's a little louder.
This corridor
Like
is
once
for
I get to
patients.
shooting
Most
something,
of
it'll be
them are
loud,
here
and
right
certain
now.
cinematics are
Took them
loud.
out for a fishing trip, except for the ones who are particularly vulnerable, of course. I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
I bet you do.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this thing under control if we work together.
My ass.
This way, Alan.
Got Night Springs. I think in one of these they had an Xbox in it, but I probably wouldn't have been surprised if they took that out. But you have some of the doors locked, huh? And then the others aren't. Ew. Why can't I see Anderson, huh? We were gonna play Mass Effect today, but guess what happened? Fucking, I changed my mind. What a shocker. Now I'm in a
Now,
clinic because I'm
Alan, from
crazy.
past experience with you, I know I need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this.
I'll
Alice
kill you.
drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession about light and darkness, a feeling that everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams.
About me.
Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped, and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop you. We go this way, Alan.
I wasn't ready for another shot. So I went along with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
He drugged me.
It's all in
He's
your
touching
head.
me.
You've been making it up. Apart from the tragic accident with your wife, no one has been killed. Your delusions are just a manifestation of your subconscious mind trying to protect you from the too painful truth. Unless we fight the fantasy, it will return.
Final Fantasy?
I know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane supernatural conspiracy you have concocted in your mind? You're a skeptic by nature, Alan. We both know this. Everything can be explained logically.
Not gonna let the darkness do this to me. All of a sudden, we're playing the darkness. Get me the hell out of here. I'll jump.
I never get tired of this view. Very inspiring, isn't it?
Cauldron Lake spread below us. I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
It seems there's a storm coming. Funny, I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast.
They're liars.
Well, no matter. This way. Follow me.
I wanna go home. I don't have a problem.
Alan, what I'm telling you is good news.
They're gonna stick me
Right
here
now
thinking
we're
I got a
in control.
problem.
Every time you have a relapse, it gets more and more difficult to resurface from the dark depths of your imagination. Not surprising, considering your profession. Imagination is what you work with. After all your nightmares, this should come as an immense relief to you. If it doesn't, why is that? Because I'm lying? Or because you don't want to admit that you're not well? It's very natural for you to think of me as your enemy. It's part of the illness.
I let him talk.
After all,
Hartman
I'm the
obviously
one
loved
trying
his
to
own
bring you
voice.
out of the
His
world
words
you've
echoed
constructed for
madly
yourself.
inside my head.
But I
I
can't
dug my
do
nails
it
into
by
the palms of my
myself.
hands to stay
You need
focused.
to work with me. Once you accept that, you can begin the journey towards your recovery.
There's nothing wrong with how I stream, alright? I'm not crazy.
Come along.
I don't got
Let's
any
go
issues. Like, no, he's talking about Alan.
Here's the entrance to the office wing. That's for staff only. You were impressed by my trophies when you first arrived here. I do love to hunt. The great outdoors, man versus nature. It's wonderful stuff.
Pretty damn wonderful, yeah.
Scary.
The fuck is this guy?
Emerson,
Holy shit, he's losing it.
I'm a real bad dream, mister. You should be afraid of me. Don't want to run into me in the night, that's for sure.
please, Emerson. Mr. Wake is confused enough as it is.
Yeah, you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Emerson,
Okay.
Okay. Sorry. Boo.
that's Emerson. We're actually making some progress with him, I'm happy to say. He works on
Elbow
video
strike.
games.
Ooh, yeah.
It's trash, of course.
Ah,
It does
Get
involve
him
some
to the head.
small creative effort, which makes him receptive to my therapeutic methods.
No kidding.
it's trash. Get me out of here. What's going on out here? You painting?
Oh, hello. I've painted you.
Okay.
I was just struck by inspiration a couple of days ago. Dr. Hartman wanted me to paint landscapes, and that's what I was doing. But now I've been doing these things, a lot of them. The images just keep coming. Dr. Hartman
Gross.
likes them. He has them in his office.
Yeah?
He's very proud of me. He says I'm getting much better. I think I'm getting better.
Well, you, good luck with that. Have fun with the painting.
Now, you might have noticed the typewriter in your room. You've been writing as a part of the therapy. As soon as you feel up to it, you should continue.
Well, I don't. Again, this place, I don't care. Fuck your place.
My rheumatism's killing me.
Got these guys
There's
again.
a storm coming. Oh, what a storm. I hope it wipes this place off the face of the earth.
And these two are the Anderson brothers, Odin and Tor. They had how should I put this? A heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard. They even adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done. I'm afraid that the rock and
Don't
roll
give him the coconut.
lifestyle has left its mark. Oh, that won't do. I'm so sorry to cut this short for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to.
I'm trying to make me
Really
right.
is for the best. Don't you think?
No. Fuck you.
I'd like to bash his head in with a hammer. Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough.
Up the volume a little bit more.
Like us, Sonny. Yeah! Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Say, you're all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm. The Anderson farm. Valhalla! We wrote it all down, lest we forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message. Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but
Yeah.
I kept it safe from these bastards.
Zane could feel the poems, taking form, shaping things. As he experimented, he imagined he could almost feel the power surging through the keys of the typewriter. It exhilarated him. But there was fear, too. If not for his young assistant Emil, he would have given it up. But Emil convinced him otherwise. He, too, had a way with words.
Fucking, like, every voice is so low, I've cranked this volume up. Christ.
My head was clearing up, or according to Hartman, I was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me about everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense.
Yeah. The sanest thing everyone's told me.
I may need a hand here later on, Birch. The storm's bound to make you-know-who jumpy. You know how they get.
Gotcha. The doc's got me looking after Wake here, but holler if they get too rowdy.
I'm not
I'll do
rowdy.
that, Birch.
Hey, Wake, why don't you humor Dr. Hartman and give the writing a shot, huh? Typewriter's in your room.
I'll
You can
try.
get to your room by those stairs, Wake.
Sure, why not? I guess I could try to write.
Something's wrong. I'm not myself. It's hard to think that there's a shadow inside my head. I can only focus on writing. Everything else is a blur. I'm trapped in this cabin. Have been for days, but it's always dark outside. My editor is real. I saw her again. She's not human. It's not human. A dark presence is wearing the old woman's face. She was covered in clinging shadows. There's a hole in her chest where her heart should be. I think I've made a horrible mistake. I don't think I'm any closer to saving Alice. It's been lying to me, using me to get the story it wants, and the story will come true.
Ooh boy.
Hartman had mentioned that the power had been acting up. Maybe that was the reason for the generator and the work light on the balcony. The generator hadn't been activated, and there was no key.
Damn it. I don't want to go in there. The typewriter scares me. I can't write. I'm a
The
fraud.
white glare of the blank page in front of me hurt my eyes. My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
Everybody, calm down. Put that down. Birch, I need help.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
I know how to be cool. Part of a skateboard and motorcycle gang.
I didn't know what the chaos was all about, but it could be my only chance of getting out of here.
I don't know.
Here's a friendly poke from Mjolnir, wench.
Did say that in the pages we read.
Hartman kept talking, giving Barry the grand tour, clearly proud of the place. He went on and on about his hunting trophies, and Barry was impressed. But he was here on business. He raised his voice, cut through the monologue. Hey, Hartman, where's Al? Hartman stopped in mid-sentence, annoyed at the interruption. He nodded at the hulking orderly standing nearby. The man smiled and clapped a practiced hand on Barry's shoulder.
Oh boy, that Barry got butt fucked, right?
Brothers, are ya? Not so weak now, are we? Well, things are unraveling fast, aren't they?
Yeah,
Sinclair
you-
looked bad. That wasn't a love tap. The crazy old fart hit her hard. If she was one of Hartman's goons, she had it coming. I could get the key to the
Well,
office
we
room
did
from
read in the
Sinclair.
page. He clocks her with that fucking hammer, so I'll
I
just
had
take
to
the
get to
keys.
Hartman's office. He had taken all my manuscript pages. That's where he'd been keeping them.
I'm gonna go to his office now.
You could come out and beat our wrinkled adult diapered asses for us. Since
Oh.
you're so tough, Burns.
The markings on the tape said they were recordings Hartman had made at the sessions with his patients. I saw Alice's name on one of them. For a moment, I couldn't breathe right.
Now, Mrs. Wake, can you tell me about Alan's problems?
He's more and more out of control all the time. The parties, he's so angry all the time.
I'm not angry. Fuck you.
Do you mean with you?
No, not with me. No, never. Sometimes I almost wish Alan would take a swing at me, because at least that lead to a conversation he couldn't just march out of.
I'm dead inside.
But no. Alan doesn't really sleep. And the work, well, he's not writing at all. He sits there for hours and just gets more and more frustrated. And I can't talk to him.
Yes. Tell me, Mrs. Wake, what would you say to him if he'd listen?
I don't know. I want to say, I look at you, and it's not you. Just some stranger who resembles you. Looking out from behind your eyes, and I don't like that guy much. And now it's all gonna go to hell.
But you don't ever say this.
No.
It's like I like the old you, and it cuts back to him in the old character model.
He's too deep in his own problems, always going on about something else. I'm so afraid I'm gonna lose him, and we're not even talking anymore. He doesn't let me in anymore. He just keeps me in the dark. I'm so alone here, even when he's home. Please help me, Doctor, because I'm at my wit's end.
Well, if you can just get him here, I'll absolutely do my very best.
Yeah, but Doctor, you need to be careful with him. He's not just going to listen to you and cooperate. He's the most stubborn man I've ever met.
Well, I'll be sure to bear that in mind.
Hearing her voice, what she was saying made me happy and sick and guilty all at once. Worst of all, I recognized the words. The phone call from her. It had been a cut-up of this. Just a recording.
And we had a cut-up recording of that before. And I like all these pictures or whatever, the paintings that the guy said he made of us. That he's put all in here.
Hartman wasn't happy. Maude could see it in his eyes. He quickly lowered his own. He had made a mess of it, and he knew it. The shame of failure was hard to bear. He hadn't expected Wake to say he needed more time. And he blurted out 2 days. Less than Wake had asked for to show him who was in charge. But that wasn't part of Hartman's plan. The photo on the wall caught my attention. In it, the clinic staff was standing outside the lodge.
What?
I
Who
knew
took
the
this
man
photo?
next to Hartman. He was the kidnapper. Hartman had been playing me all along.
This looks like a photo you see, like, someone take a screenshot of or using, like, a screenshot for, like, a Fallout game. Like, everyone's just kind of standing around and there's a building in the background. Kind of there.
Hartman, do you hear me? I'm gonna do your crazy quack ass to shreds!
Barry?
Ow! About time!
The fuck?
Barry, man, am I glad to see you. We need to get to Hartman's office.
It's right next door.
You okay?
Yeah. I mean, no! The cops found me at Rose's trailer, but they didn't hassle me too much. I'm obviously a victim in this. And
Yeah,
I
it seems
demanded
that.
to be treated as such. Or else I'd sue their asses. Speaking of asses, that vet gave me a real hard time. But
Yeah,
I had
he
no
shot
clue
at
where
me.
you were. That guy's crazy, Al. But he let me go, and then I get a call from Hartman, that son of a bitch, who tells me you're here, and I should come pick you up, but when I got here, 2 goons clobbered me and stuck me in there.
What's with the cutout?
I stole it from the diner to piss off Rose after what she did to us. That'll teach her.
Yeah, that's a harsh punishment.
Why
Come on,
do
pal,
I
we gotta
don't
get going.
want this being carried around? I don't need to look at me. Hartman, why do you have a revolver? Because you took mine.
These
All
were
of my
the
weapons.
pages I had on me. And more.
Alan, please. You're sliding back into the...
Tell me one more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
Ah, well, it was worth a shot. Really, Wake, come on. Let's work together on this. You have no idea...
Hartman, shut up! Barry, get out of here. I'll catch up with you. Get a car.
Oh, Al, let's just...
Go!
Don't fucking talk back to me, Barry.
Wake, listen to me. This is a mistake. Don't you see? Together we can create something absolutely wonderful. With your ability and mine.
Got real loud and I'm out of here. Because all those noises are loud, but when everyone else talks, it's fucking quiet. Yeah, I got him. Fuck him. Anyway, pages.
Hartman followed the fall of Alan Wake with his binoculars. When the rider hit the water, he ordered Jack to take the boat to him. The spot was easy to see in the dark, even with all the extra lights in the boat. The flare floated and kept burning even in the water. Jack turned the radio louder as the engine sputtered. The music was rough and clanking, something the Anderson brothers would no doubt have enjoyed. But Hartman chose to ignore it. Wake was finally within his reach.
Wanted to touch me. I like how he's like, there's more, all the pages, but more, but then I think all he had was just one.
The dark presence would be on me in a moment. I had to find a way out.
Yeah, I don't have a flashlight. I gotta get, ooh, yeah. That's gross. I didn't want to go that way anyway.
I needed light to get the possessed bookshelves out of my way.
Gonna go upstairs. Start it. Start it. Nope. Start it. Start it. Start it. Take that, darkness. Don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me. Okay, guess we're not going that way. How about here? Not mean to use it. Hit the wrong button. Lungs. So you wouldn't happen to have another one, would you? Thank you. Miraculously find another. Hey, another page.
Hartman knew he was no creator. He had no ambitions on that front. And he certainly didn't want to end up like every artist he had worked with here.
Manuscript or whatever page. I don't know what I said.
Describe, or worse.
Losing my mind in the darkness.
To maintain creative control and provide direction. To be a producer. That was what most of these people were in need of anyway. Of course, suitable subjects were few and far in between.
He's a scumbag. Oh boy. I'm gonna go over here. That ball gonna come over? I need that ball out of my way. For whatever the fuck I'm looking at. Alright, that works. Good enough for me. Don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me. Barry, I see you out there. Fucking ball. Hit this door, I guess. Or me. Can't dodge a ball. Smash it. Fucking smash it. Ow. I want to get hit by it. I gotta need you to like shoot out this way because you clearly are stuck. There you go. You made it out in a way. Right, you're figuring it out. Awkward.
Ow! I'm here!
Yeah, thank God the ball vanished.
I found the car, but the gate's locked. You're gonna have to go through the hedge maze over there.
Barry, I don't have a light.
Take this, Al!
It's dangerous to go alone.
Oh, God! Look at the house, Al! Look out!
There's a lot of anger and darkness here. Fucking Christ. Help. Nope. Fucking hate inanimate objects hitting me. Signs all around. Read them. Learn the lore. That's not gonna help me in this situation.
You're gonna have to go through the hedge maze over there.
Yeah, I'm about to make a run for it.
Take this, Al! Oh, God! Look at the house, Al! Look out!
They're gonna hit me in the back, but I don't care. I just need one of these to go. Kiss my ass.
The house looks bad. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, I'll work my way to you. Sadly, we can't just break the fence for you to just open it up for me.
Al, hurry up! I can hear those evil guys moving around.
What the fuck do you... I'm in a hedge maze. Because every rich asshole has to have one. What do we got here?
I stared at the Viking paraphernalia that littered the area, surrounding an unlikely centerpiece. A full-size stage complete with an impressive sound system with all the trimmings, including a dragon. It took a special kind of crazy to build something like this in a remote field. When the sky split open with a deafening boom and the music started blasting, it felt strangely appropriate.
Damn right, it's gonna be a fucking good time.
Al, be careful! I can see them moving around. They're coming for you.
Gross. They must really like me. Well, he waved at me. Hold on, reloading. Hold on, cover me, I'm reloading. There we go. Take your time. They have 4 shots. Oh, wait, stamina sucks. Like, just double checking if there's anything lying around in these parts. Found you.
Hartman hurried down the corridor. He had disliked leaving Wake when he was surely at his most susceptible to therapy. But this was not an ordinary storm. Wake had been writing, and he had woken something up in the depths of the lake. Now, it was coming for him. Hartman had naturally prepared for a situation like this. The idiot brothers would keep Wake distracted while Hartman double-checked everything, just to be sure.
Thought that, but they made the most sense. Sorry, I can't agree on a channel. Guess we can't have the TV on. He giving me some ammo.
You get 2 pills in the morning, and then you'll be nice and cold.
Oh boy.
All day long. You get 3 pills in the evening. You sleep like a baby.
What is Jesus Christ? Not the fucking birds.
Life seems to be lost. Trouble, and I don't have to punish him.
Shut the fuck up. Fuck these birds. Give me your damn coffee, Thermos. Hate these birds. I want the flare gun, though. Mine. Thing around here. The hell out of here. I don't want it. Would have came in handy. Shotgun.
Mott knew that Wake was smarter than him. Wake had more money, a beautiful wife, everything. And Hartman said Wake was important. That made him better than Mott. But Mott was calling the shots now. He'd expected Wake to whimper and grovel, but instead, he seemed willing to fight. Mott knew he'd gotten under Wake's skin. If only Mott actually had his wife. The thought made him shiver.
Ooh. That didn't work out for you, pal. Want out of this crazy clinic. Place sucks. God almighty, you're everywhere. I couldn't dodge. Couldn't do any dodging and just keep getting comboed. Grab this. This is mine. This is mine. We read you, but I'll take it.
Mott knew that Wake was smart.
Fucking dicks. Face the light. Fucking try to ambush me. Technically succeeded because I had to respawn, but still. Fuck them. Excuse me? Don't mind me just passing by.
For the moment, Barry was just glad he had survived the fall. He had been separated from Al, and there was no easy way to climb back up. He told himself he'd be okay in the gloomy forest at night. He would just have to wait for a while for Al to find his way down. Barry turned when he heard the heavy footsteps and saw the movement. The man-shaped shadow lunged at him from the bushes, an axe held high. Barry screamed and threw up his hand. The world exploded.
All right. The world exploded. All because he screamed and threw his hands up. Man, I don't know how that didn't hit me. Son of a bitch. Ease. You. Complain with more of that. Alan should just dual wield the shotgun. Won't make any sense. He looks so silly.
Hartman watched as Wake's features slackened. The man was bullheaded, no doubt. Even lying on the bed, he'd almost broken Hartman's nose the second time. But with a little time, he could break Wake down, give him proper direction. Wake was easily the most promising subject he had had. Well, since Tom, really. Sleep well, Alan, Hartman whispered with a smile. Let me take care of you. He sniffed hard to clear his throbbing nose, swallowed blood, and barely tasted it.
Gross. Hartman's a nice guy.
Ow! You're alive!
Hey, Barry.
Let's get out of here. Can you open this gate?
Maybe.
Barry!
Well, I slammed it shut when the nasty showed up, and the key fits kind of loose in the lock, so,
I would just start trying.
I'll find it! Don't worry about it!
God damn it. We're here.
Hurry up, Barry!
I'm on it! I'm on it!
Oh, why? How, fucking asshole. This was supposed to be my safe haven.
It's gotta be here! Just hang on, Al!
Yeah, I'll do my best. Everyone's kind of a fucking dick, though. Oh, sweet. That's nice. Well, at least by the end of it, you'll have a quarter. Anytime, Barry. Come on now, just fucking run. Else how'd you mistake it for a twig? Ow. Why the cutout?
Please tell me we're headed for the nearest "You're now leaving Bright Falls. Come back soon" sign.
We're going to the Anderson farm.
I knew you were gonna say something like that. You know what? You owe me big time for this. When this is through, if we make it, I don't care what anybody says, I'm done with darkness. You're gonna buy me a tanning bed as a gift, and I'm gonna live in it.
Wrong with a little dark.